Hi Pisces, and welcome to your September predictions reading. In today's video, we're going to have a look at the month of September for you, looking at what you can expect in general. So if you're looking for more love-specific predictions, I do those once a month. Your mid-August to mid-September is live. And if this reading resonates, I recommend you join the family by subscribing to stay informed of your next prediction reading, which will be up very soon. Let's get into it though, Pisces. Let's have a look at what September has in store for you. I'm going to start by pulling 3 cards from this tarot deck, which will tell us the 3 main themes your sign can expect to experience. So what is going on for Pisces, please, Spirit, in the month of September? We have the 7 of Coins in the reverse position. What is going on for Pisces in the month of September? We have the Chariot upright, and they want me to take the other card as well, so let's do that. We have the Hanged Man in the reverse position. Wow, so Cancer and Pisces together in the middle there. What is the other theme that Pisces can expect to experience in the month ahead? We have the Moon card coming out upright. Okay. So strong Cancer Pisces energy in your month, a strong feeling of confusion and clarity at the same time, although it feels like some of y'all are clinging to your confusion instead of embracing the truth. So I feel like if you are feeling stuck, there is a strong message of the answers you're seeking may be right in front of you. You may just be hesitating because you're waiting for something else, when actually you are, like, everything you have is all that you're going to get in this situation. So at the back of the deck, we do have the Knight of Wands reversed. Overall, I see with the Knight of Wands reversed, there's this strong feeling of you being extra careful, trying not to rush ahead, and then also feeling like some of the actions you are taking are a bit premature, or you're afraid of kind of making more mistakes than necessary. I feel like you're playing it safe in September for some reason. There's a strong feeling of trying not to get too carried away, which is very interesting. Like, I almost feel like you're holding back, and you might just be trying to be more careful about the people that you're hanging around or the types of energy you put out. You're trying not to give the wrong impression towards somebody. So I almost feel like you're being a bit restrained here. For some of you, you're in a situation that is very much outside of your comfort zone. You don't really know how to act, how to feel. It could involve with you being in a different physical location as well, like going somewhere you don't usually go, or being around people you're not usually around. And it has you kind of feeling different, and you've got to kind of be a bit careful about what you say and how you act. But overall, with the Knight of Wands reversed, it almost feels like you're trying to pretend to be somebody that you're not, or you're just really trying to not give out the wrong impression. And so you're being a bit withheld and restrained. Let's have a look at your first theme though, with the 7 of Coins reversed, please. We have the 7 of Wands coming out. We also have the 9 of Cups coming out. What is going on with the 7 of Coins? We have the 9 of Wands reversed. So 2 9s, 2 7s so far. We also have the Ace of Swords coming out. Clarify the 7 of Coins reverse, please, Spirit. Interesting. We have the 3 of Cups upright. And then we have the Emperor and the Son of Swords. The Son of Swords is reversed. Interesting. The back of the deck is the 2 of Pentacles reversed. So I feel like the 7 of Coins reversed is you feeling impatient about something. You may be spending some money in September towards something that you've been saving for, but I also feel like you're feeling impatient about the way a situation is developing. It almost feels like you're trying to figure out whether this is worth continuing, and you're almost going, you know what, it isn't. Like, I need to think about doing other things. But I don't see you ripping it out of the ground completely in September. I just see you kind of putting a full stop there and going, I just need to let this either die off naturally, or I'm going to have to pull it out of the ground myself. The reason why this is happening is because it isn't working logistically. Either it's too demanding for what you can put in, or it's a situation in which it isn't actually giving you enough resources. So if this is a career, you're feeling like your income is not sufficient based on the amount of effort you put into this. If this is a relationship, it feels like you're the one that's doing all the effort and making all the allowances versus someone who isn't barely doing anything in terms of cutting corners or trying in the way that you're trying. It just feels like this situation has gotten out of hand and we don't want to put any more effort or time into this. With the Two of Pentacles reversed, it could be that you're feeling very exhausted, or you're just feeling too busy to keep up with this anymore and your interest is gone elsewhere. But your other tarot, let's talk about that. We have the Seven of Wands with the Ace of Swords. So I feel like the Seven of Coins reversed is really about you standing up for yourself and having the courage to be able to talk about what isn't working. And I do feel like you may even try to come up with some creative solutions and really try to assert yourself in the situation, to be very clear about what isn't working and to be very clear about what you think needs to be done. And as the month progresses, you're going to feel a little bit better about that action that you took in the beginning and where things are headed now. We have the Nine of Cups next with the Three of Cups upright. So this is this feeling of like kind of feeling more positive because of the emotional receptivity. Like I see friends being involved in this issue, and I see that a social situation may help you feel more like confident or feel more rested, and it may just give you that kind of either support that you were seeking, or it may just give you that confirmation that you were seeking. But you're going to start to realize what you've been missing out on while you've been feeding all this energy into this thing. And it feels like a vacuum. It feels like it just goes in one way and it doesn't really come out the other way unless you clean the vacuum cleaner. Next, we have the Nine of Wands reversed with the Emperor and the Son of Swords. So I eventually see you deciding like this isn't worth my energy anymore, and you're having to kind of either try a different strategy. Like I really feel like whatever this is, you can't just give up and quit. You're going to try something else instead. You're going to try approach it from a different angle. You're going to have some sort of plan and you're going to try to make the plan work. But with the Son of Swords reversed, you're going to experience issues from the beginning. Even though your plan may be foolproof, I still feel like whoever you're dealing with in this situation, they're not going to be able to follow this plan. Even if it's you and your boss and you're saying like, hey, I love this job or I need this job, but I can't be working on weekends. Like weekends are for my study or weekends are for my children. Is there any way we can change that? And they may agree to this plan, whoever this person is, but then I see them pushing your boundaries, and I see you feeling with the Nine of Wands reversed like this situation just is not working out despite what solution you've come up with. It feels like you have to withdraw your energy and you have to really start thinking more long term, and you have to kind of put on the big girl, big boy pants, the big non-binary pants, and literally come up with a solution here. And it feels very exhausting, I'm not going to lie, because it feels like you're just going in circles. With the Two of Pentacles reversed, I just think that you have a temporary distraction with this emotional energy, and then you're straight back into the main problem again. So what else does Pisces need to know about the Seven of Coins reversed? We have the Ace of Swords again. So it's really important that you focus on your ideas and on what thoughts you have persisting in your mind when it comes to the situation. Whether it's a conversation that needs to be had and it keeps popping up in your mind until you say it, or whether it's an idea that you have and it keeps popping up in your mind until you say it. There's just this strong feeling of recurring thoughts and you needing to communicate what you are thinking and feeling. So what is the advice here with the Seven of Coins? What is the advice here with this Seven of Coins? We have indecision. So ultimately, your advice is to make a decision for yourself. Obviously, we can't control other people, their reactions, their actions, but we can control our own. And in this situation with indecision reversed, it is important that you don't delay this any longer than needed, because I'm seeing that delays in this case are only going to either confuse you more, or really just compound the issue. It's not going to make it go away. It's just going to make the issue more worse. And it just feels like over time you're going to eventually come to the same conclusion and then just go, dang, I wish I did that sooner, you know, which kind of brings us into our next energy with the Chariot and the Hanged Man reverse. This is a strong feeling of you knowing something but struggling to act on it, or you feeling like you need to take action towards a situation that is feeling very stuck. The only reason we get stuck in the Hanged Man energy is because we're trying to look for answers we already have. We have the Ten of Cups reversed coming out first. What else can you tell us about this theme over here with the Chariot and the Hanged Man? So for some of you, I see you really pushing yourself forward here, trying your best to get through to the next cycle, to try to start your next cycle. We have the World card and the Seven of Pentacles this time upright. So you got that card twice in two different decks, once reversed, once upright. We also have the Ace of Cups in the reverse position and the Mother of Swords in the reverse position. One more card. We have the Two of Cups reversed. I feel like you need to get away from someone here. We have the Chariot at the back of the deck again. There is a strong feeling of you moving away from a situation, from a person, from an oppressing feeling. It feels like this hasn't been making you happy. And for some of you, this is feeling like an unrequited love situation in which you've put a lot of hopes on how this is all... Oi, that's enough. No. On how this is all going to work out, and it just hasn't worked out that way. With the Ten of Cups reversed and the Ace of Cups reversed, you were hoping for it to get better, and instead it's just become more obvious that this beginning or this outcome that you want isn't going to happen. No. So I do feel like there is a bitter feeling here. That being said, there is more of a focus on trying to start your next chapter. With the World card and the Mother of Swords reversed, despite feeling like you didn't get your happy ending or that you didn't get what you wished for, what you hoped for, you're still trying your best to just get through whatever this is so that you can move on to something better. And I see in September this major focus on you clearing out old baggage and potentially tying up loose ends so that you can just start fresh. And I see September really like you cleaning house. I see you trying to kind of lay it all out on the table, have a garage sale, and then sell your property and move forward. The Mother of Swords reverse tells me you're a bit hyper fixated on this to the point where you may be losing sight of the bigger picture. But I just think that this is you really focused on the lessons and really focused on finishing this on the right terms. For some of you, this gives me like head down, you know, work hard vibes to the point where you're not giving yourself much time off or you're not allowing yourself to get distracted. You'd literally just like head down, focus on this until this is done type of energy. Especially with the Seven of Pentacles and the Two of Cups reversed. I see a relationship suffering because of this. I feel like this could be a child or a partner or a friend, someone who's usually very emotionally involved in our life, being a bit outcasted because you simply need to focus on working through this. Your goal is material here, and you physically need to tie up these loose ends to get to the end so that you can then focus on the emotional reward. And it does feel like somebody else is suffering. It also feels like you're struggling to see eye to eye with people who want your time, because you're seeing your time as being very precious and your time is going towards this important work. What else does Pisces need to know about this? With the Chariot, it's something you feel very guided to do. No. Don't chew the cords. Sorry, Pisces. I got a puppy and he's very naughty. You also need to know with the Leo card here in reverse, in this deck it's called the Power card, there is this strong feeling of people feeling as though your energy has pulled away. Yoda, no. They almost see you as someone who is very focused on themselves, but they also see you as someone who is feeling out of control and not really in their power. I feel like people are seeing you in this very sort of stuck cycle, like you're just going like this, you're just stuck in this little cycle, and it's very hard to get you out of that cycle. I feel like in September, from the outside looking in, a lot of people are going to feel like they haven't seen you in a while, and they're going to feel like Pisces is just focused on this and this only. I see people missing you, but I feel like you have a very practical reason. Yoda, no. No more. No. Sorry, Pisces. He is going to electrocute himself. Stop it. No. Yoda. No. What is the advice here for Pisces? I'm sorry we keep getting interrupted. It is a full-time job raising this dog, truly. I did not realize what I signed up for. I did not realize. But like a typical Capricorn, I refuse to quit. So at the back of the deck, we have, well, not at the back of the deck, your advice card is appreciation. At the back of the deck, we actually have daughter spirit. So the thing about this energy is I feel like you're looking for something you already have, and you're working on something that you may be very obsessed with, to the point where people are feeling like they just aren't seeing you as much as they were in August. And I think with this appreciation card reversed, your advice is to just make sure that your attachment to this outcome isn't distorted, or that you're doing it for the right reasons. It's like you don't have to explain yourself to anybody, Pisces, but just make sure that you're working so hard, or that you're so focused on this for the right reasons. Because I'm almost getting like a distorted energy of like, I need to do this as payback, or I need to do this to make them jealous. And it may not be the case, but I just almost feel like you're trying to numb yourself here in the way that you do this. And that's what the Hanged Man reverse can also be talking about. Sometimes it's not that we don't see the answers, it's more that we're more attached to the feeling, rather than, we don't want clarity, we just want to numb ourselves. So we're over consuming, we're overindulging, and we're just kind of numbing ourselves with this feeling. So just be aware of why you're doing this, and make sure you're doing it for the right reasons. Which brings us into this other energy of the moon. Clarify the moon card for Pisces, please, Spirit. We have the Tower, so feminine and masculine energies over here. We also have the Seven of Swords. Yeah, I was feeling like there was trickery or confusion. We have the Fool card coming out as well. Clarify the moon, please, Spirit. Clarify the moon. We have the Two of Pentacles upright. We have the Nine of Pentacles upright. One more card, the Four of Wands reversed. And at the back of the deck, we have the Magician. So I feel like this moon card is interesting because it's talking about an emotional feeling. And I want to say an emotional issue, but it's not an issue. For some of you, it's literally just a feeling. And this feeling is distorted. It's a little bit confused, and it's also feeling uncertain about the way forward, because with the Magician card, the goal here with this theme is to find and navigate the information in order to find a way forward. We have to kind of use what we have through our tools. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. He's playing with his toy now, not the electricity cords. We have to use the information we have and use our tools in order to find a way forward. But the moon is feeling like it's distorting this information. It's plaguing uncertainty, and it's almost playing off the fact that we are confused. So I see with the Tower and the Two of Pentacles that a lot of you may be feeling like something unexpected or sudden is going to happen. I actually see something very sudden happening in September, and it could be that this happens at the start of the month, but the destructive energy persists for the most of the month. And the goal of this sudden change is to kind of get rid of something that has been taking up space unnecessarily in your life. But we may be struggling to work through that situation due to other complications or other responsibilities, other obligations, should I say. For example, this could be something that is happening in your friendship circle, but you still have to go to work every day, or you still have to maintain your other responsibilities in life. And so you can't really give all of your attention to this situation, even though the change happens unexpectedly and very sudden. And so that's why I feel like it's going to take time for you to address it. And then as the Tower burns and as more becomes revealed, you realize with the Seven of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles that this is a bit of a every man for themselves situation. Even if other people are involved, it feels like you can't really trust them to act in your best interest. And I almost see you presenting your information to the group and going like, this is what I found. And then you, like everybody having their chance to have their voice heard. It feels like a situation in which you can't trust other people, but you do have to kind of project your own version of the truth. And so I do see you needing to kind of maintain the sense of integrity or kind of your values even, and kind of stand up for yourself a little bit and go like, you know what, no, I'm not going to engage in that behavior because like I'm better than that, or this is where I was on Friday night, like why do you need to know type of feeling. There is a strong feeling here of you even withdrawing from this situation with the Seven of Swords, kind of sneaking away in order to save your own face. Like if this is a situation in which the tower is burning and people are kind of blaming each other and throwing more fire into the pit of flames, you're literally just like, wow, this is too much. And you're checking out of the group chat to save yourself. With the Fool card upright and the Four of Wands reversed, I do see this leading to a new beginning for you, in which you may have decided to associate yourself with different people. You may be going like, you know what, it's clear that this was meant to end, or this situation was meant to change so that I could have more opportunities. And it's very clear that if this situation didn't change, I wouldn't have this opportunity in front of me now. And so I do see you taking a leap of faith because of this tower and because of how you are feeling. I see you sneaking away from one situation to save yourself and to allow yourself the opportunity to jump towards another situation. With the Fool card, it is a more optimistic energy. It also feels like it has to do with you just being around people who kind of understand you better. And I think with the Four of Wands reversed, it may be out of your comfort zone. It could have you doing things that you wouldn't have thought of doing had your tower not burned down. You know, but with the Magician card upright, it is creating a newfound sense of confidence within you, and it's making you kind of see yourself in a different, more confident point of view. So I feel positive about this. The moon is more traditionally connected to Pisces, so maybe it's just you kind of stepping into your energy and playing with your ability to be mysterious and a bit kind of aloof. Like I almost see you playing dumb even. Like, sorry to say it like that. I actually really hate the word dumb. I feel like it's such a rude thing to say, but I almost see you like playing a little bit off, like aloof, like, oh, really? Did so-and-so's tower burn down? I had no idea. Oh, is that what the smoke is? Oh, that's crazy. No, I didn't know them very well. No, yeah, it's not my problem, but I hope they're okay. Like, I always see that happening just because it's like, dang, it's literally like a feeling of, well, this wasn't meant to clearly be my shitstorm. It was not my ending, but it will pave the way for my new beginning. I do think with the Death card coming out, the other thing you need to know about this situation is it is going to literally happen throughout the month of September to transform one thing into another thing. So where you may see unexpected changes in one area, you're literally paving the way for a new beginning for yourself before the month ends. Maybe out of your comfort zone, but it's going to feel very warm and cozy, considering you have nothing else going on now that this sudden unexpected change has happened. So what is the advice here for the moon theme? We have door to value. Your advice is to recognize a good opportunity when you see it. And your advice with door to value is to recognize when one door closes, another door opens for you, Pisces. This is looking like you taking advantage of a lucrative opportunity. So for some of you, money is involved or status could be involved, but It's more about recognizing your worth. And for that reason, that I see you sneaking away from something to focus more on your independence, your security, or your own garden in like a metaphorical way, so that your garden is ready to showcase with this full card. You're going to take a leap of faith. After this Tower moment is a strong sense of realizing your own status, your own abilities, your own opportunities, to the point where when something comes knocking on your door, you're like, yes, let's do this. I'm ready. I recognize my worth. I have, this is a good opportunity for me. I don't have anything tying me down anymore. I don't have to worry about this anymore. Like, sure, let's do it. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Pisces. I feel like this last theme is all about trusting what your feelings are telling you and realizing that you don't have to do this. Like, it on paper, it doesn't make sense, but certain things have happened serendipitously to allow this opportunity to be your next logical option. So I hope it is lucrative for you. I hope it is literally the answer to that sudden change, and I hope it does lead to a positive new beginning, and I hope you do have the courage to take that leap of faith. Thank you so much for tuning in, Pisces. Before you go, I'm just going to rattle off some signs that may be significant in the month ahead. These zodiac signs are, starting from over here, we have Aries. We also have, we have Aquarius, Capricorn, we have Cancer, we have Pisces, we got Leo down here, we also have Scorpio, a bit more Aries, more Pisces and Cancer, more Aquarius, and some Gemini. So those zodiac signs could be significant in the month of September. I hope this reading was helpful, Pisces. If it didn't resonate 100%, you may have messages in your sun, moon, rising sign. I wish you a prosperous, abundant month ahead. Please look after your beautiful self. Trust your intuition primarily, and I shall connect with you in another video. Bye.